Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 060, Topics in Developmental Mathematics, Section 2.11, Problem 10. This is Section 2.11, Problem 10. It says, what is 4/5 of 75? So we have to figure out what to do, and it's not quite as obvious with this one as some of the others. Usually there's a key word like added to or more than. In this problem, the key word is actually of. When you see of, that means you must multiply. So this problem is essentially 4/5 times 75. That's what we have to figure out. So when we multiply fractions, you want to multiply top times top, bottom times bottom, or I should say numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. So we can write the 75 as a 75 over 1. So I have to multiply 4 times 75 for the top, 5 times 1 for the bottom. I'd be able to reduce that. Now if you notice, you can pre-reduce a little bit. The 5 and the 75 should reduce. And you'd get the same answer either way. If you multiply everything, then reduce it, or if you reduce a little bit first, you can do it either way. I'd really like to reduce first. Usually that makes it a little bit easier. So clearly 5 goes into 5 once. How many times does it go into 75? Not as obvious. I know it's 15. You might not recognize that it's 15, so let's just come off to the side and divide it out. How many times does 5 divide into 75? Well, it goes into 7 once. 1 times 5 is 5. Then I do 7 minus 5 is 2. Bring down the next digit. This 5 comes down and goes next to the 2. 5 goes into 25. Well, 5 times perfectly. 5 times 5 is 25. We subtract, and we get a remainder of 0. So 5 goes into 5 once. 5 goes into 75 15 times. Now that I've pre-reduced, I'll multiply what's left. Top times top is now 4 times 15. 4 times 15 is 60. And the denominator is denominator times denominator. 1 times 1 is 1. So 60 over 1 can be simplified a little bit and just say 60. So 4/5 of 75 is 60.